Hello, everybody. Um, I'm back again. We're looking at the whiny, the bitch loser maxing.
When you're in the position of being a chronically single man, it's hard not to fall in love with.
Chronically single man. Oh my god. You know what? I'm single, I'm alone, and I'm happy. Okay? And you know what? I've been, and you know what? I've been abstinent for years. Years. Okay? That's the thing. I'm not I'm not like this guy. I'm not some fucking creepy loser. They're a fucking incel motherfucker that contributes nothing but bitching to society.
Any woman that's nice to you, even if it's their job. Because usually most females in customer service positions don't even show me kindness. It's literally their job to make customers happy. But soon as they see a guy like me, I guess all that goes out the window.
What you mean because customer service people are rude to you? Yeah, they are. They are rude assholes. Most of the time, if they're having a bad day. Most of the time, they're having a good day. They act like normal people. Maybe you got dealt with a customer service rep that was having a bad day. Ever think of that?
But there are times on very rare occasion where a woman will be nice to me. Not even like she's being extra nice, but just anytime a woman actually treats me like I'm a human being, anytime that happens,
What? He's so oppressed. He's so sad. Sad about being fucking. Can, like this is a fucking, you know, like answer of just pontificating and whining. God, quit fucking whining.
it's hard not to fall in love. I replay those moments in
He, he plays those moments and longs and jerks off in a back in a dark corner.
my head over and over and over again. It's life fuel for me. A couple weeks ago, a girl smiled at me for the first time in I don't even know how long. And it was maybe a little bit more than just a smile, but I'll get into it here in a second. But yeah, ever
Maybe more than a smile.
since then, I can't stop thinking about her. I know it wasn't like she was trying to give me a sign. She was just being friendly. She was at work, probably new to the job, so she hasn't figured out yet that she doesn't have to be nice to sub fives. Or
Mr. Oh, she doesn't have to be nice to top five. Everyone treats you like shit. Maybe it's because of your attitude and composure.
maybe she's just a nice person. People like that do exist, I guess. I just don't run into them very often. But yeah, so I was at the grocery store the other day.
God, this guy, see, this guy is being anti-male. Like he's down in the dumps. Like he's going the wrong way about this. Okay, sub five, go for another sub five. Don't have such high standards.
The same grocery store where I had the whole incident where I tried to ask a girl that worked there where the toothbrushes were, and she acted like I'm some kind of monster or something. But I was at the grocery store.
She acted like I was a monster. God.
I had my baby cousin with me. He's almost 2 years old, but it was just me and him. We're picking up groceries for the whole family, me, my mom, and my cousin. And we were using the race car buggy or the race car shopping cart for those of you unfortunate enough to live outside of God's country. So I always try to make it fun
To live outside God's country? Oh my God.
for my cousin. So I'm zooming around and I'm making engine noises like, I'm doing all that while my cousin's playing with the steering wheel and he's pretending to honk the horn and everything. It's adorable. It's adorable. It is messed up that I was kind of forced into this situation where I end up having to be kind of a father figure when I don't even have my own shit together. But
You're his uncle. Okay? God, this is fucking psychotic. Being a father figure, you're his uncle. An uncle is usually like somebody is by relation to the father of the child and the mother. So yeah. God, this is so fucking delusional.
at the same time, I am happier when I'm with him because I get to see him experience that childlike wonder. He gets hyped as fuck just seeing a cool balloon or like if a school bus drives by or something. He
Yeah,
gets so
because
excited at things like
because he's
that.
a
And it's,
kid, and you know, like
kind of,
he's a kid, he's a little kid. He has that bliss and wonder behind the eyes. And yeah, it's it's real. Like heck, I've babysat before and shit. Like hell, like little kids. Yeah, it makes me happy too because it's just so cool watching them be like, oh wow, with the wonderment in their eyes. He's, oh shit, oops.
I'm able to sort of live vicariously through his eyes when I see him like that. So, it's kind of nice. But anyways, we're in the produce section. I'm buying some potatoes, and I give my cousin a potato to hold on to because he always likes to hold on to different items as we're shopping. But I look up for a second, and probably about 50 feet away, I'm not really good at judging distances, but she was kind of far away, like on the opposite end of the produce section. I look up, and this girl was walking by, and we made eye contact. She was already looking in my direction when I looked up, but I didn't think anything of it. I figured she's just looking at my cousin because he's a cute baby. You know, Women like babies. They don't seem to like having them anymore. The birth rate is catastrophically low. It's probably going to have devastating effects in the future. But nevertheless, women do like babies when they don't have to take care of them.
Okay. This is okay. Birth rates are catastrophically down. Listen, he just mentions it. He doesn't like get what the main problem is. I was supposed to do a video with my whiteboard. Somehow I just used it once, put it away. Was able to whip it out, doing like a little presentation for you guys. It's mysteriously broken somehow now. After I put it away, the frame's bent. Like a slide block is fucking gone. I'm sorry about that, but okay. Watch my hands. Okay, the first thing is we let okay, first things first is we let communists in, okay? And communists came in, then they created okay, then there's a notion of feminism, which is an offshoot of feminism, which feminism stems back to the Babylonian Talmud where they're actually worshiping Adam's first wife, Lilith, in the mythology. Where, okay, she left Adam, God made her the first succubus, the child killing demon, and the mother of all demons, basically. So that's what and I'm not and listen, if any women are out there watching this, I'm not attacking you. I'm just attacking feminism and telling you what it is, because if you do take care about your soul, just walk away. I'm not a feminist. But I do respect women. That if they respect me, see, it's a two-way street with me. You be nice and pleasant to me, I'll be nice and pleasant to me. But you're being ultimate fucking thunder cunt to me, I'll be Mr. Ultra Dick Omega Asshole fucking man. Okay? That's the way it goes. Like, and another thing is, okay, unfiltered migration, which isn't going to stop because there's a thing. Both sides of the same coin want it. Because, okay, the right wants it because of cheap labor. Because the whole thing is that, yeah, you can undercut, stagnate the wages and inflate the prices and screw the fucking actual citizens while giving like these immigrants all this free shit. Like fucking over the citizens of the country. See, that's one thing. Is like that. That's that's one example. Two, like how society has just degenerated and rotted, and like there's this grand wave of retardation, and like a lot of violence in like certain communities and stuff like that. I'm just happy I live on the quiet side of the hood. I'm just saying that. That's it. I'm happy about it. I'm happy about that. I live on the quiet side of the hood. Bad things don't happen here. So yeah, and whew, and how okay, and housing prices. Like that's another reason why, because and these people that and like young all these people working their asses off just to make ends meet and get by are getting fucking fucked because of these simultaneously a bunch of simultaneous factors that the government created itself. That's why the birth rates are down. And another thing is, hey, if the and the thing is, like our whole fucking system is a gerontocracy. Where, yeah, like who, how old is Trump again? How old are a lot of the fucking senators and shit? Old. Like we're talking about maybe, some senators are like 80, 80, 85 years old. Hell, you know what? I think people shouldn't vote for somebody that they could, like just fucking punch and they'll just turn to fucking dust. That's my take. If you can punch and turn into dust, a political candidate, you shouldn't vote.
So I didn't think much of it. I mean, she was probably just glancing in my general direction for no particular reason. Then I looked up, and it's just like an automatic response for her to make eye contact for a second. But me, being a touch starved excess man, you know,
Stop this, man. Oh my god. Oh my god. What? Just fucking what? Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm sorry. What? 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 What again? Starve. It's just, man, is that a new like term for you? Fucking incels. If any incels watch this, please comment in the section. Shit, I truly want to fucking know. Huh. Oh yeah. Wait, you know what? I kind of look like the guy he's playing. Titus from Space Marine, but look, I'm fucking really skinny. Besides, Space Marine 2, yeah, good game. No, 10, they don't give, spoiler alert, they don't give you the Thunder Hammer until the end of the game.
I noticed it because she didn't look away immediately. And that's the thing. I looked up and we made eye contact, and I looked away after a second, but she still hadn't looked away. She had time to look away, And usually that's what most women would have done if they looked over and they saw a bald, nearly middle aged, sub 5 man like myself looking back at them. Most women would recoil in disgust. I've seen it happen. But at the very least, she didn't react like I'm a monster. So I couldn't help but notice that. And
Oh my god. What? Oh, she didn't recoil in disgust. Maybe she's fascinated about your bold, like, hey, look at me, I'm balding, like, unkempt beard looking ass. Walking down the aisles. And it's just fascinating to be like, did he come from the mountains or some shit?
And she worked there, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that yet. She was probably early 20s. If I had to guess, I'd say she was 21, 22 years old. And she
Oh, dude, that to me, that's creepy. Like me. For instance, I'm 46, going to be 47. I only date women that are, if I was going to date a woman, there'd have to be 30 or over. That's it. No 20s, no anything like that. No, 30 years old and up. That's it. 21, that's a fucking baby to me. Ugh.
was cute. She was cute. But, whatever. She obviously isn't attracted to me. She's a young woman in the prime of her life. I'm me. I'm old. I'm 37, but I'm also just not good looking either. So, yeah, I could.
Dude, I watched a video with your face. Shave your shit, line up your beard. You look better. You wouldn't look like, oh, I'm not going to say, you're like, I'm trying to save my shit. Don't do it. Just don't. Because listen, if I start going bald, I just shave my shit. There's no saving it.
Continue chopping. Probably about 5 minutes go by. I'm over at the meats trying to select a package of ground beef to make some chopped cheese. It's basically like a cheeseburger on a hoagie. It's a New York thing, I guess. I'm not from there, but I visited one time, and I do like the chopped cheese, and it's easy to cook, but I digress. So I looked up, and again, I see this same girl in the distance. Now she's walking the other way, but again, she was looking in my direction. And again, we made eye contact. But this time, she looked away first, but it wasn't instant. It lingered. The eye contact lingered. Okay, she lingered, I lingered, we both lingered. Not for long, but there was a lingering, enough that I noticed it. And I think I detected a very slight smile. I'm not 100% sure about that. I could be wrong, but I think she smiled. But again,
Okay, I was grocery shopping on payday, right? Really pretty tall, 30, 31-ish, 32-ish. I'm putting her at that age, man. Oh yeah, we made eye contact. She was looking at me, she smiled. I cracked a little smile. She looked down, licked her lips, and I just passed it up because you wanna know why? I can't afford it. If I could, I would. I would be dating her. But I can't afford a family or a woman.
you know, I'm over here with an adorable toddler sitting there in the race car buggy, one hand holding his potato, the other hand working the steering wheel like he's freaking Jeff Gordon. And every now and then he's hitting the horn going beep, 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 beep. I mean, you know, that's what she was smiling at. Not me. It's obvious she's looking in my direction because of the baby, not because of the bald loser. You know, it,
Or maybe she's judging you and being like, "Hey, he's a good man. He's taking care of," and she doesn't know you. Maybe she's like, she might be attracted to you because she thinks, "Oh, oh, she's your kid, and you're just being a good dad." Maybe she sees something in you, like, and that'd be the wrong way to go for her.
Just thinking this through logically, I think it's kind of obvious what she was looking at and what it was that would have made her smile. But she did make eye contact with me, and there was a lingering. Okay, I did notice the lingering of the eye contact. So that did happen. Another 5 to 10 minutes goes by. I was over at the cheese area looking for some store brand American cheese. I see the cheese I want, and it's on the bottom shelf, and it's kind of wedged down in there. So I had to bend over and really reach in there to grab it. Well, as I'm grabbing the cheese, all of a sudden I hear just the most sweetest, most angelic voice saying, "Hi, how are you doing?" And it obviously wasn't for me. She couldn't have been talking to me because I had my head literally inside the cheese fridge. Why would you try to greet somebody that's looking the opposite direction, like bent over, facing the fridge, head inside the fridge? Like that wouldn't even make sense, right? But I turned around as I heard it, that angelic, sweet voice. I turned around, store brand cheese in hand. "Hi, how are you doing?" And when I turned around, what I saw was it was that same girl, and she was walking past me. So she's like walking by behind me because I was facing away from the aisle, facing against the fridge. Matter of fact, she had
She was talking to your nephew, you psycho.
already made it like 2 or 3 steps past me by the time I looked. But you know what I saw when I looked up? She was looking right at me, looking me dead in the eye, with a smile on her face that perfectly matched the very sweet tone of voice she had spoken with. Just, "Hi, how are you doing?" She was talking to me, and she was smiling. It took me off guard because the tone of voice, I swear to God, that tone of voice sounded like the way a woman talks to a man seconds before she gets fertilized. Or I don't know, that's probably an exaggeration, but
No, she's just a nice girl.
she just said it in such a sweet sounding way, and she was smiling at me. And again, she had already made it slightly past me as she was walking, so she had her head turned around just to look at me, and she had a big, very sweet smile on her face, and it looked like she was blushing. That could have just been makeup, I'm not sure, but it looked like she was blushing with her smile. Now, of course, oh, I did say, "I'm good, thank you." So I did respond, and she just kept walking. But sure, she works there. It's part of her job, I'm sure, to say hello to any customer she walks past. So I know logically that's all it was. But part of me can't help but wonder, maybe she saw me from a distance, saw that I'm with this adorable toddler. Obviously, she's going to assume I'm his dad. So to her, that gives me social proof. When she sees me with my cousin, she's thinking, okay, that is a man that has been chosen. He is already pre approved by some woman somewhere. And because there was some distance between us when she first saw me, she probably couldn't make out all the details. So maybe she thought I might be good looking. All she could really tell from that distance was that I'm kind of tall and I have a baby with me, social proof, plus height. Maybe she
Social proof plus. Oh, God. See, this guy's a fucking delusional idiot. See, I think this guy is going to just the wrong person is here fucking listen to this guy. This impressionable teenager he's a this a motherfucker like this online is a breed shooters and stuff. You know, like school shooters and stuff. Well, with me, I just want I do this shit for fun, and you're like to educate yourself and do this. See, like me, I'm very radicalized against AI. I'm a human supremacist. I'm full on Imperium of Man from Warhammer 40,000 with artificial intelligence. I believe that the men should be put to death, and all the people working on it, working on the data centers, should be put to death. Also, and the centers being burnt down. I would have to say the human Reich, as you call it. It sounds way cooler and way better than fucking gay ass AI utopia. See, and I'm also that way too, like extraterrestrial and extra dimensional way beings because yeah, kill them.
She was attracted to me. Or she was attracted to what she thought I was from a distance. Probably not. Like thinking about it now, it's actually kind of stupid to think that. But if you had heard the way that she said, "Hi, how are you doing?" Like, I know she was just being nice. Okay, I know that, obviously.
Okay, a girl is nice to you. So what? Why are you making such a fucking big deal about it? And why are you flashing back just fucking falling and all this love and bullshit because a girl was nice to you? Just because somebody's nice to you doesn't exactly there and you're kind of right, she probably thought you were her their his dad and stuff. And the thing is, it's like why? Why does a motherfucker like this have to just go on and on and on and on? This guy's a fucking psychopath. Me, I'm more of a I'm more of a schizomaxer. It's a bunch of pattern recreation. No, pattern recognition. I meant to say, and you know, like with the pattern recognition, you know, like you link things together, it leads certain places. And sometimes you can find some really fucked up hidden knowledge, devious plans that have been buried from the public of the AI bros. Like this one guy, I have no idea. I forget his name. You know, his grand thing is like thing for AI is that to evolve us into you know, like bacterial forms and power the artificial intelligence. Kind of like a bacterial matrix, where just this gigantic hive mind. That's one of the guys' grand plans for AI. And it seems like they're anti-human. You know, like we have people like Sam Altman. You know, like saying AI is more important than water. He should be shot in the face for saying that water is more important than AI. And people are getting sick from the energy centers, from the toxic, you know, like all the fucking you know, like different types of radio signals and sonic poisoning that's causing.
She was just being nice as part of her job. But I'm so lonely and starved for affection, I can't stop thinking about this girl. Like, I'll just be sitting there cooking oatmeal or something, and in my head, I'm imagining our wedding night. I'll be washing.
Wedding night? Oh god, what kind of fucking delusion? This is purely psychotic delusion. See, this guy needs to go outside and talk to people. Jesus Christ. Yeah, and you know what? I think this is just a bullshit story time video by a Fed because he had a video he scrubbed from the internet. Again. And listen, you know, young men, you know, don't do not listen to guys like him. You know, be competent, you know, and hey, stay on your level, basically. And the government, and just realize that you don't vote because you know this gerontocratic system is rigged against us and the citizens of this country, and it's more pro-immigrant. Just like how you know, like the UK is and shit. But we can talk shit about the immigrants here. The government's not doing shit about it to balance things out and shit. No, they're just more, you know, like oversaturating, you know, like the tech industry with Indians at low level jobs and recreating a caste system and paying their whoever they're the whoever they hire in that's Indian, you know, like the pay of people that can, you know, like if it's a company corporation ran by Indians, a tech corporation ran by Indians. Okay, say you get a 20-year professional that's making like maybe like 50, 60, 70 to $100. They undercut the fucking skilled professional to you know, like the to like $20 to $35 an hour, which is basically almost entry fee, and then they give the fucking, you know, like the Indian, their cousin or whatnot, that they hired in, the pay of the skilled professional. See, that's that's a major problem right there. You know, like yes, tech. You know, like big tech nowadays. You know, the corporations that are ran by Indians are basically the caste system that rips off. You know, like citizens that are highly skilled and stuff, and undercut them and pay. You know, like their cousin or whatnot with you know, like probably their bullshit credentials from a scam college in India. There's numerous. Then there's you know, like then there's you know, like college diploma mills. You know, like I'm not sure if they're here in the US or anything, but they're all over Canada and shit, where they get these fake degrees, get jobs to say they're highly skilled. Like people that don't know, you know, like truck drivers, people that don't even know how to drive fucking trucks and kill people and shit that have fake credentials. See, and immigration is a scam anyway, and it's to fuck everyone over. And until next time, everyone, have a good one.